At some point in time or another, if you are on a healing journey, you will definitely run into forgiveness. It feels like it's something that needs to be undertaken, but is often considered letting somebody else off the hook, as opposed to doing something for yourself to stop your own pain. So we are going to do a little bit of work on forgiveness and what forgiveness means and how to integrate it a little bit for yourself. Take a moment and think about one person who irritates or frustrates you, or you feel like you've been wronged by. Somebody probably popped right into your head when that happened, when I asked you that. Don't second guess it. Go with whoever just popped into your head. You can do this more than once because you might have more than one person. So hold that one person in your mind for just a moment and see them. Pay attention to what feelings are coming up. Pay attention to your body and how your body reacts to the vision of that person when you pull them up in your mind. And just take a second to do a little body scan. Feel if you get tense, if your jaw tightens up, if your shoulders tighten up. Pay attention to your breathing. And notice any thoughts that go through your head when you see that person. Try to remember what they are. And we're going to check back on that after we do a round of tapping. So I want you to be able to establish any kind of movement or shift of energy that you've had. All right. So with that person in your mind, sitting right in front of you, mentally, we shall begin. Tap on your karate chop. If you're comfortable doing so, you can keep your eyes closed and continue to visualize that person. If you're not comfortable with that, that is completely fine. I will say the tapping points out loud so that it's okay for you to have your eyes closed if you'd like. Karate chop. Even though I'm unbelievably irritated with this person, I love and accept my feelings. Even though I can't believe that I have to keep going back to this crappy place emotionally, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I can feel it in my body every single time I think about him, I love and accept where I am at this moment. Top of your head. The moment I see her in my head, I can feel my body changing. Eyebrow. And I absolutely hate that she has that much power over me. Side of your eye. I am going to make a choice right now. Under your eye. To take back my power. Under your nose. To be more in alignment. Chin. with who I am, collarbone, and how I feel under your arm, so that I can heal from this. Top of your head. So first I'm going to shift my thought around the word forgiveness. Eyebrow. Forgiveness is letting go of the toxic ties. Side of your eye. Forgiveness is cutting off the energy that I feel like I need to keep holding on to. Under your eye. Forgiveness is making space. Under your nose. It is not my job to hold that person accountable. Chin. Not inside of my body. Collarbone. My job right now is to release that energy. Under your arm. I'm visualizing a tether that is going from me to that person. Top of your head. A long cord between the two of us. Eyebrow. And now I'm visualizing grabbing that cord with my hand. Side of your eye. And by choosing forgiveness, under your eye, I'm turning that cord, unlocking it from my body, under your nose, and releasing it. Chin. I cannot change that person, collarbone, but I can let go of that cord under your arm. I can push it off into space. Top of your head. They can keep it. They can deal with it. Eyebrow. But it's not my job. Side of your eye. My job was to release that under your eye and then put my hand on that little wound where I just removed that cord under your nose and send healing energy to that spot, chin, because that's what I'm doing when I forgive, collarbone. I'm allowing myself to release the energy and heal under your arm. It has nothing to do with the other person. Top of your head. Forgiveness is 100% a gift to me. Eyebrow. I choose forgiveness. Side of your eye. I choose to release. Under your eye. I no longer feed that person my power. Under your nose. I am sealing this off. Chin. Holding myself in love. Collarbone. Disconnecting under your arm and allowing myself to live in integrity. Top of your head, while giving myself so much love and care. Eyebrow. It feels so good to have taken back my power. Side of your eye. It feels so good to let go of all of that toxicity under your eye, and it feels right under your nose. And I appreciate how brave I am, Chin, to release that collarbone, to allow myself to heal under your arm. And I have so much gratitude for myself. Top of your head. And those are gifts of forgiveness. Take a deep breath. And just feel how good that feels to have released that tie. Now pull that person up again in your vision. The same person. Check in with your body. Check in with your thoughts. Write down anything that you might be noticing or thinking about how the energy has shifted in your body and what your thoughts are now about that person. And whatever those thoughts are, that would be the next piece of tapping work, is to start working on those thoughts. And my hope is that at this point, you can look at the person's behavior and say, you know, the choices I'm making now are to not be around you if you're being toxic, but that they're not taking up residence inside of your body and continuing to feed off your energy, and you're not allowing hurt to continue to be perpetuated. That is an amazing thing about forgiveness. So if you have side talk going on in your head, like, he's an asshole, there's no way I'm going to forgive him, or they don't deserve my forgiveness, again, it's not about another person, it's about you. Someone who has hurt you is not the person you're invested in. You are the person you're invested in. And holding on to negative energy and toxicity only hurts you, not the other person. So pay attention to you, pay attention to your thoughts, and I'm hoping that you are able to shift and align in a more positive manner with yourself. I know some people will say, or I'm guessing some people will say, because I have done this myself, that people who have done very egregious things, forget it, you're not doing forgiveness work with them. I'm just going to remind you one more time, it's not about the other person. Forgiveness has absolutely nothing to do with the person who has harmed you, and everything to do with stopping the harm that is happening for you internally. So shift the words as you need to so that this works for you, and just send yourself so much love right now. So much love and care. And I hope the forgiveness work is something that you can do. Take care of yourselves. If you have any comments or suggestions, or would like to do some follow-up work, we can do like a second round or some work on some of the comments that might have come up for some of you. Please share those and we will do that together. Sending you love. Take care of yourselves.